Altcoins are gradually recovering if you're paying attention. Very quickly in this video, we're going to be paying attention to what Pengu liquidation heatmap is saying on the 24-hour time frame, the Pengu price on CoinMarketCap, and also the Pengu price chart on the 4-hour time frame. I'm glad we've been nailing every Pengu move so far. As you can see in the previous video, the most recent one, I told you guys, the moment Pengu is flipping the 0.037 into a support, then we are going to send higher to the upside for the price of Pengu. That is what is currently happening. We are going to briefly talk about the BTC dominance chart, the total tree chart, and also the BTC price chart, not to forget the Ethereum chart, the BTC Ethereum pair chart as well. The Ethereum chart just finally broke out of this significant bearish order block we've been talking about for quite some time now. We are going to briefly talk about this, and not to forget, Pengu is now live and tradable on Ripio, and one of the largest exchange in the LATAM region. So you guys can check it out for yourself. This is a bullish news if you ask me. Pengu is everywhere. Like anywhere you go, you get to see Pengu. I've seen a lot of comment that this is the next Dogecoin of this market cycle. Now, I partially agree with that as well. I have to be sincere. In as much as we have the likes of Pepe coin still there, which I think Pepe is going to be the king of this meme cycle. I love other meme coins. I'm holding lots of meme coins. I'm not even covering on YouTube here. But I think Pepe, I've been in Pepe since, I think I first got into Pepe at $31 million market cap, and also got my second entry around $150 something million market cap. Pepe got to as high as 11 billion. I'm planning to exit my entire Pepe position by the time we get to 20 and 40 billion respectively for Pepe coin. So Pengu has similar potential to Pepe, because Pengu, this meme coin, is a very, very solid meme coin. Should I say a real life meme? The narrative behind Pengu is solid as well. But I have to be sincere, I don't think Pengu is going to outperform Pepe coin. Pepe began the bull run, this current bull market cycle, the meme coin run. Let's not forget that was in 2023. And Pepe is likely to be the meme coin to end the meme coin run as well. The likes of Pengu is going to be trading in billions of dollars as well. That we are not taking it away from Pengu. If you are paying attention to the current market cap, we are currently seated at $2.4 billion in market cap. But I'm not entirely rolling out the possibility of Pengu flipping Pepe coin, which is very, very possible. Pengu is currently ranked number 42nd position out of over 9,000 active cryptocurrencies in the crypto space. Now, if you're paying attention, we have lots of liquidity seated around 0.0149 for Pengu. Lots of liquidity there. We also have another massive liquidity that is yet to be tapped around 0.040 zone as well for Pengu. So you guys need to pay attention to those liquidity level. And if we're heading back to the chart, like I said, I think we briefly tapped into the previous liquidity level, got a massive rejection. We are now trading below that liquidity level, currently trading at around 0.039. If the current correction on Pengu continues, then I think the 0.038 zone should be an area you all should keep an eye on for a reversal. We are currently almost in that zone. The current Pengu price is currently trading at around 0.039. So the 0.038 zone should be a good entry opportunity. Whatever happens, I think the only reason we could lose that level is when we get a flash flush, a flash crash in the crypto space. That is when we can expect Pengu to trade below the 0.037 zone. Ethereum BTC is still looking very, very bullish. We have 20 days and 14 hours left until this current monthly candle closes. From the look of things, you guys can clearly see that we are making our way gradually to the upside. So you don't have to wait for the best entry opportunity or the best exit. If you want to get into Pengu now, this is the right time. The reason why I say this is the right time is because if you are paying attention, the BTC dominance, when it briefly broke below this very important support around 60.44 level, we didn't even hesitate at all. We sharply broke back into that zone. When we broke below it, we closed just one daily candle below it, and the next bullish daily candle was closed above that level. We are currently on the next bullish daily candle, which is left with 13 hours and 49 minutes until the daily candle closes. Now, if the BTC dominance should continue to pump to the upside, I think we are likely to encounter some rejection around 61.38%. But the moment we are overcoming that, then nothing is stopping the BTC dominance from eventually properly tapping into the 63% level. And if the BTC dominance is heading to that level, then the entire market is going to bleed a little. But that bleeding is not going to be as significant as the one we've gotten previously in the month of July. So that's why I said, if you ask me my own opinion, whatever I say is truly my own opinion and should not by any means be regarded as financial advice. But I think just entering the altcoins now is wiser than trying to time the exact entry or get the, should I say, high probability entry. Like I said, BTC is likely to top around 140k, and the months I'm expecting for BTC to top in this market cycle is less than 3 months from now. For the altcoins and meme coins, they are likely to top between 3 to 4 months from now. A lot of you might be thinking, wow, Isaac, that's a very, very short window for the altcoin season we've waited for years. Yes, that is a very, very short window, but it will only take a month. A month is enough for altcoins to give a monstrous pump, to go ballistic, parabolic to the upside. When we enter into a full-blown altcoin season, you get to see some altcoin doing 1,000% rally in a day. Some, most especially those low cap altcoin, 1,000, 1,000% rally in a week, 5,000% rally in a week. Like, the market is going to be crazy that moment, and that is when a lot of people are going to get confused or as to when to sell. And the best time to sell is to DCA, and that's why you have to pay attention to the BTC dominance projection I drew. In my own opinion, the best time to start DCA, because you can't actually time the exact top, so in order to be on the safer side, the best time to start DCA to exit your altcoin should be when BTC dominance get to the 55% level. Between 55% level and 47% level, these are safe zones for you to DCA before the entire market gets into the mania phase, the euphoria phase, when a lot of people will begin to predict higher prices, which at the end of the day, the market will start retracing minus 10%, minus 20, minus 50, and before you know it, we are back into the reset phase, which is the bear market. So to be on the safer side, the BTC dominance can go as low as 40%. But if you want to play safe, between 47% and 55% should be when you should start DCA out of the position, out of your altcoin position, to be on the safer side. Now, let's briefly talk about the Ethereum price real quick. Now, Ethereum finally broke above this resistance we've talked about countless times in our video, between $4,107 and $3,447. We broke past it after the third attempt, and now we are trading at around $4,256. Now we got to as high as $4,349. If Ethereum should get a rejection from the current price, then we should expect Ethereum to get a bounce from around the $4,000 zone technically. You get, I think a better high probability entry would be around $3,891 for Ethereum. But if we are to lose that zone, then nothing is stopping Ethereum from dropping all the way to $3,730. So $3,730 is a better high probability entry than this previous breaker. So the areas you should keep an eye on should be this previous breaker around $3,850 for Ethereum, and the second high probability entry, which is more of high probability entry, is around $3,730 for Ethereum. But if the momentum is extremely bullish and strong, then we are not getting that pullback. But if we are to get a flash crash in the market, a brief flash crash before the up only phase, then that is the zones I'll be looking to take entry on Ethereum. I'll drop the signal for you guys on the Telegram channel, so you have nothing to worry about. BTC finally got into this range, the 20 days BTC range, and then briefly broke above it. Now, if BTC should correct, we should expect a bounce from around 120k level, which is a high probability level. But we have a CME gap. Let's not forget, we have a CME gap around 117k. I'll drop the signal, like I said. So if BTC presents an opportunity and shows a confirmation of dumping to that CME gap level, I'm going to drop the signal for you guys ASAP. So 117k level, we have a huge CME gap there, which we are expecting BTC to get filled. Now, the truth of the matter is, if you guys remember, the last time we filled the 14k CME gap, it took us almost forever, like several weeks. So I'm not saying we might fill it anytime soon, but if it happens to happen like early enough, then who are we not to seize the opportunity? So we have a CME gap around 117k for BTC. So let's not take that out of the picture. In as much as, yes, BTC is looking very, very bullish now. The total three altcoin market cap, excluding BTC and Ethereum, successfully flipped the $1 trillion zone into a support, like we said in the previous video. So when he flipped it into a support, that's why the likes of Pengu got a rally as well to the upside. Now, even if we are to get a rejection, like a healthy retracement back, it's still going to be in this $1 trillion zone for the total trade market cap, excluding BTC. And like I said, the projection for this breakout is going to be around $1.2, $1.3 trillion zone. We can go beyond that if the market is going to be ultra bullish. Yeah, I think we would even go beyond that. We will.